Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, October 8th. I'm happy to be here for you guys today. It's nice to see you all. My name is Dan Houlihan. I work for Wisconsin Educational Services Program for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing Outreach, otherwise known as West PHH. My job title is Sign Coordinator, Communications Specialist. I've been working there since 2006, so that's a long time. Before that, I was working in MPS in Milwaukee School District at Milwaukee Sign Language School, and I was there for 8 years. I was teaching elementary school, and particularly American Sign Language for deaf children in K through 8th grade. And my goal was really to expose them to the culture and the social aspects of American Sign Language, which was a completely new concept for many of them. A lot of them had grown up as the only deaf person in their family. And that is particularly what influenced me to join Outreach. I enjoy all of the connections that I make, all of the connections that I can provide. And I enjoy meeting new people throughout the state. But today, I am here to discuss West DHH and that entire organization. And we are run under the Department of Public Instruction. This was first set up in Wisconsin in 1992 or 93. I came to Wisconsin in 1992 or 93. And I worked for DRS, Telecommunication Relay Services. Do you guys know what that is? It's pretty old. Today it's called VRS. You're much more familiar with that, I'm sure. The telecommunications system, that was with the TTY, that was old. You would have to listen to somebody else and it would type up on your screen. And it would come up in English, which was very frustrating and difficult to understand, but that was a different time. I remember one time a deaf man came into our building and he asked us what we did, and he was with the Department of Public Instructions. At that time, he was the only person running that organization related to this. But now we have a team of 13 full-time employees working there. And that was, a lot has changed since 1992. Marcy Dicker is the director of the outreach program. We'll get into that with the rest of the PowerPoint. We use this PowerPoint for all outreach members, so it's not just specifically for your class today. Expand a little bit about West DHH. Before I talk about all of this on the PowerPoint, I want to discuss the concept behind it. Wisconsin has an advisory council that works with the staff here with a variety of staff, including audiologists, speech therapists, and parents. And our goal is to improve services all the way from K through 12. That was a council that we came up with a while ago, and I was on that council. And we were trying to brainstorm and come up with new ideas for West DHH. Week throughout. Our goal was to bring together different service providers, and that, it happened. It came true. The government funds a lot of our programs, federal funding. But what just happened to the federal government? The federal government got shut down. And so since I'm a federal employee, I've decided that I would come volunteer my time, even without getting paid. So let's talk about specifically what the outreach portion of West DHH outreach means. It means that we're not set up in the middle of Wisconsin and we only work in that one city. We work with the entire state. Madison, Delavan, Wausau, Pewaukee. You guys have a sign for Pewaukee? Here it is. It's interesting, the first time I saw that sign, I the correct person, I fingerspelled it. And I thought they were trying to sign Milwaukee. Outreach has a full-time staff of 13, and that includes counselors, office administrators, program staff. We'll discuss that more later. In addition to those 13, we also have part-time employees, many part-time employees, around 6 contracted employees. And we bring them in specifically to support different programs. But I want to be clear that we do only serve the state of Wisconsin. West DHH falls under the Department of Public Instruction's DPI. There are other departments. Do you guys know any of those departments? I think DVR, driving instruction, I believe is under DPI. And we also have Department of Health Services, Department of Education. We are a public instruction. I'm not really fond of the sign hearing, but public is how we sign that. Under DPI, we have a district or a division, and deaf is included in that. And special education is included in that. And we fall under that category. And ASL is of course under there, but deaf culture, and that's a little bit different. I'm not sure if that would fall under DPI. It all depends on where the funding comes from. Maybe a goal later is to have that change, but we'll see what happens.
It's time to switch.